Are we on 3 gens? I can't tell if you two are on the same. You and Kate. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. I think that the generally recognized second best game they put out is The Quarry, which came out just a couple years ago. It's kind of a spiritual successor to Until Dawn, where they try to recreate the vibe. I think Until Dawn is at least like 30% better, but The Quarry is still really enjoyable. It's a good, like, good number of hours of gameplay. The characters, you'll probably feel similarly about them, but they try to make everyone more consistently likable. I think they realized their problem with Emily was they went a little too far for most people, so they tried not to do that for anyone. But it's definitely a bit more, it's not as good, you know? It has that sequel feel where you can tell that they tried to recreate the magic of the original with not 100% successful results. Not bad results, but just not perfect results. I'm gonna just try to send the last gen and hope that that the other gamers are over there, because I am as far from that hook as I can be, basically. Okay, nice. Yep, that's... Yeah, I just looked at what you said. Yeah, I hope that, yep. Basically. It's good. It's fine. It's not Until Dawn. But did you know that they're making a, they're redoing Until Dawn to prepare for the movie? Because they are doing an Until Dawn movie, but they're also remaking the game. Not changing much, but adding some stuff. Basically, just remastering it and stuff. I think they're reshooting a lot. We're just gonna run. You probably don't want to be here. Yeah, well, you saw where I came from. That's where the gen I was working on is. I'm gonna actually reset myself now if I can. He's in here. Oh, he's probably looking for anyone. Because he currently has no terror radius, I forgot. Oh, hello. If he somehow gets us with his abilities, I'm gonna be so scared. I might pee a little, honestly. Oh, yeah, it's kind of funny because a couple streamers I watched replayed it recently because they played it so long ago that they don't really remember it. Like, they remember specific certain parts, but a lot of the details are lost on them at the time. So I think he left the guy here, right? Yes, he did. You little shitter! How did you know I was here? Oh, that does get me. Okay, good job. Josh had problems. Okay, off topic. I don't know if you're at all familiar with the Life is Strange series, but I remember the discourse that came out of that game regarding the way that Josh's mental health was handled and Nathan Prescott's health was handled in, mental health was handled in that game. Those games. And anyway, it's just so funny. I have dead hard, don't hit me. Ooh woo. Okay, let's see if I can hit it. If he even goes for... Oh, I didn't know you were here, Kate! Oh, I should have paid attention. No, I have DS for 30 more seconds. You should run. Dave. Steve! Oh, okay. I'm gonna... That loop was way longer than I thought it was. I think we lose now. We didn't get enough gens done during that time. Or not gens, but gen progress. Oh, yeah, that gen regressed to 0. It's game over. Unless someone gets an amazing chase, but I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately. Oh, I have not played that, no. What sort of game is it? Look, if you can survive long enough, Kate and I will two-man this gen, and I'll die for it. Oh, interesting. I feel like the walking sims are good. Sorry, I just noticed that Chase ended, and I feel like he's definitely coming right back here. I have a bad feeling about this. Where is he? Oh my god, this is so scary. Did I just throw by leaving for a second? Guess who didn't see where the gates are? Ooh, Kate, I'd rather die for you. You actually... Oh no. Don't tell me she goes down too. Okay, good. She gets away. You know what? She committed the gen. I wanted her to get out. I'm sorry. I'd rather she have a chance than I have a chance, because one of us was definitely gonna go down there. Oh. You should leave in case she can get hacked. Yeah. Dave, you have... That's funny, because I've actually talked about 999 before, and you just must not have been here when I've talked about it. I love both Kadaka and Ichikoshi's. That's his games, right? I'm not confusing Japanese game devs. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. It sounds very depressing. I'll definitely check it out. Oh, I like how I talk about depressing, is that we're also talking about 999. I love that series. In fact, I actually have a zine from the 999 and VLR series, fan-made ones, of course. Okay, let's do one more and then I'm gonna take my break because now I want to talk at you about 999 for a couple minutes. Oh, you just did the same thing! No, it's fine, Alec. Believe me, I understand, like, wanting to share games that you know are underappreciated just because people haven't played them. That's how I feel about games like 999, actually, which, side note, if you like room escape games and visual novels and mysteries, highly recommend the series. The first game is phenomenal. The second game is phenomenal. The third game is so fucking funny. Have you ever heard the meme, I think this is the timeline that God abandoned? That's the series that quote is from. When I went to college, I lived on Sci-Fi and Fantasy Hall, and I hosted event playthroughs where we would play those games each week. And when they dropped that line, like 4 people who were watching at slash playing were like, "This is like game that quote is from." Weird niche Japanese game. Oh. I think this might be the timeline got abandoned. But one thing that I love about the third game is how well it connects to the second game. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot about the third game to make fun of. And this is mainly directed at you, Dave, because you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot about the third game to make fun of, but you can definitely tell that it was well thought out, and you can almost see Uchikoshi's like mental or probably literal diagram of how all the pieces of the second 2 games fit together. Like, I feel like the first game was made in isolation, and then from there he kind of sprung and started going, okay, well, what else could I do with this world? Again, no information on this. This is purely just my instinctual assumptions based off the way that the plots were sectioned off. But, oh, so good. Oh, what game is that, Alec? Yeah, that pretty much sums up how I feel about it as well. Especially, and it's so hard to recommend the first game because, like, not in the sense that it's not a good game, but I don't know how to recommend people play it. Because things I love about the PC version: voice acting, clean graphics, easy saving spots, you don't have to go through entire games. Definitely the better way to play. Pros of the DS version: having the split screen. I know, and Upside Down Sudoku is just so much more iconic than Password. I also just love that you can say that out of context and there are no spoilers, but also all the spoilers. We are... Oh, I know the Stanley Parable. I've never actually played it. I started watching someone play it, and then I just never had the attention span to keep watching someone play it. For something about it, it's like, I was good for a few, like, restarts, and then I would go, okay, I don't know what's happening, and because I'm not playing it, I can't follow along. That's a game that I'd be willing to try out playing, though, because... Like I said, it felt more like a bad game to watch for me rather than a bad game for me. Oh, but it is such a... Did you play novel mode or story mode on the remade version? But also, Dave, then you might not... I assumed that you had played the old version. So you know how you have the timeline map? In the DS version, you, like... didn't. You had to restart from the very beginning each playthrough. I didn't have to play that one either, but boy, is that an unpleasant aspect. Yeah. But boy, did they learn from their mistakes with VLR. So we are talking about a 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Which is part of the Zero Escape series, which is a game by game developer, I don't remember his first name, but his last name is Uchikoshi. Formerly of Spike Chunsoft, now part of Tokyo Games, along with Kodaka, who is the creator of the Danganronpa franchise. It's a Legion, by the way. I'm just gonna run nice and far so I don't get... Oop, Thana. Remember, guys, you don't want to finish mending until he's gone. I'm just gonna get as far into the corner of the map as I can. Because I have a feeling he's gonna look... Okay, good, he stopped looking for me. Ooh, this is a dead zone waiting to happen. Yeah, it's a, so the premise of the game is, it's split between stories, like visual novel storytelling, and escape room gameplay. So it's Well, it's literally like an escape room gameplay where you're in a room and you have to solve in-game puzzles in order to get out. Then you have stories, and you also have branching storylines with multiple endings. I would definitely recommend it. One thing I really like about the first game is it doesn't have a lot of, I'm gonna call it anime moments, which can be summarized as over a sexualization that really isn't necessary for any storytelling purposes, and other related anime moments. It's a fun game. The second one is also really good, but it has more anime moments. But also the protagonist is very funny, so you forgive him. Actually, Dave, speaking of which, are you since you're familiar with 999, are you familiar with the Danganronpa series and or AI the Somnium Files? Ooh, got it. Uh-oh. I want to pop this gen before I go get save. Okay. I think I make it in time. I think he has over 30 seconds left on hook. I'm probably gonna get injured. Dave, did you just miss a skill check? I knew that was gonna happen. Did she vault again? I'm running the jungle gym next to Shaq. Beware. You're too loud to do that, dude. Never mind, you're not too loud, apparently. Goku! Oh, I've definitely done that one before. No, I need you to hook me, Legion. Uh-oh. I may have played this very wrong. So I may have played this very, very wrong. Yeah, you get unhook and then my DS will be active. You guys run. Just leave. 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 Or you can get picked up, I guess. Ah. I subbed DS up. Never mind, she saw you. See? That's why leaving is often the better option there, my friend. And now my DS is up. Oh, and you know what? She has a Mori, never mind. Let me die on hook, guys. Don't unhook me again. I don't want to get unhooked. Just let me die. The game is over. One of you shall live. I will be allowing myself to die. If Dwight unhooks me, I'll be very cross with him. Legion is another one that I don't like the Mori of because it's a little too graphic or like too noisy. I don't like the sounds, you know, I can just feel it in my skin. Ugh. Like, I literally, like, it's like watching someone get stabbed on TV. It causes that literal wince. So, good luck, guys. Game over. I'm dying here. No, Dwight, don't. Please don't, Dwight. Please don't, Dwight. Haha. Okay. Moving on. It's all good, Dave. Oh, see, the problem is, if you have Iron Will, that's an option, but any killer with ears that are working is going to hear you muffling, and instead of pick up, go for the hit. But if she doesn't hear you, then maybe she goes for pickup and the DS gets value. It's one of those, like, bird in the hand, two in the bush, except opposite, where having... Actually, I think I lost the trail of this metaphor. I'm gonna leave so I don't have to watch the Mori. But yeah, thanks for the games as well. Hopefully I'll see you later. And, Danganronpa. I was gonna pretend to be Monokuma, but I don't know what pronoun he uses. Probably Boku. Boku wa monokuma desu. Whoop. Looks like I was interrupting something. She ain't that loud, my friend. If anyone's in a competition with Jane for loudest girl, it's Meg. That's not true, actually. There are some really loud gamers. Nurse is calling. I will not be playing clown. Oh no, we're back to normal dailies. If anyone's still here. Just in case. Okay. On that note, I am going to take a 10 to 20 minute break to grab some food, feed my cat, you know the works. And then I will be back. You see that, guys? Our connection has been lost. I'm going to fade into the ether. Yeah, so I will be back. Actually, let me see if I can do something. Eight 23. Sorry, I promise I'm doing something right now. I'm trying to add so it says the time that I'll be back at. But I'm adding it to the wrong screen, the wrong source. Never mind. I'll be right back.